How we doing, everybody? UFC Thoughts here, and today, as you can tell by the title, I want to be discussing the most overrated fighter in every division that's ranked. So I'm not going to be throwing no fucking no-name bum in there, okay? I'm going to be talking about ranked people. Alright, let's go by division. You know how we do it. We go from flyweight to heavyweight. Let's start flyweight. I'm going to go with Muhammad Mukayev. Now, hear me out, man. I don't really think Muhammad Mukayev's that great. I know that's not a crazy take. A lot of people have been saying this about Muhammad Mukayev for some time. Every fight, he doesn't look good. That's too harsh. He looks decent. Don't get me wrong, I understand he's very talented, he's very skilled, he's undefeated for a reason. But, it seems every time, the most impressive performances this dude has in his UFC career were, his first two wins. Ever since he got done fighting Charles Johnson on, 2 weeks short notice, he's had close bouts with fucking Malcolm Gordon, Jafel Filo, Tim Elliott, and you could argue on damage he lost to fucking Alex Perez. And I understand he was sick going into that Alex Perez fight, but I don't think that really excuses him from looking like absolute ass. You know what I mean? I understand he's very talented, his grappling is very good. His striking, to be honest, I don't even remember what it looks like, because every time he tried to strike with Alex Perez, he was getting his head dinked around with a jab, and then it would look like he got knocked down, but it was just him shooting for the shittiest double leg you've ever seen in your fucking life. So, yeah, I think Manel Kopp is gonna... maybe. Manel Kopp seems like the type of guy to get crotch sniffed. So, I don't know. We'll have to see how that Manel... If he beats Manel Kopp, then I'll be really intrigued on his career. But as of right now, I think he's heavily overrated. All right, we move. Bantamweight. I'm going Song Yadong. Listen, I love Yadonger. Yadong is great. He's a very talented athlete. But, let's be honest. Alright, Song Yadong's best win in his entire career is Ricky Simone. Come on, dude. Let's be honest. His best win is over fucking Ricky Simone, bro. Are you shitting me? We're gonna give this dude credit because he was somewhat competitive with Corey Sandhagen up until round 3, and then he started getting fucking waxed. And he got beat by post PTSD, torn ACL, Piotr Jan. And he also beat Chris Gutierrez. Dude, I'm done. I get he's super young still. He's 27, 26. Very young. He's still got a lot of time left, but I think a lot of people are like, dude, Song Yadong's a dark horse, man. When his best win in his fucking career is beating Ricky Simone. Let's be honest, dude. People were like, he won the first 2 rounds against Corey Sandhagen, but what happened after the first 2 rounds, though? Because I hate when people are like, dude, he was beating up Corey. What happened after what happened in that 3rd round and 4th? He got cut open so bad that the ref legit had to stop. He was seeing 3 Coreys. And then he got beat by fucking Piotr Jan. When Piotr Jan was on the biggest stretch of losses he's seen in his career. Yeah, I just don't really... I get Song Yadong. He's got a lot of power in his fists. He's improving the grappling. I think Song Yadong is a top 10 bantamweight. But I just don't see him as a top 5 guy. I think Song Yadong would lose to Umar. I think he loses again to Kyler Phillips if they rematch. Legit, every really good person Song Yadong has fought, he loses to. Besides, the Cheeto Vera fight. But you could argue he robbed him in that fight, but that's besides the point. Alright, featherweight. I'm saying Movsar Evloev. He lost to Arnold Allen. That was a robbery. He legit lost to him in that fight. I don't understand. I think Movsar Evloev, I think he gets beat in his next fight. I honestly think they're going to run him and Aljamain Sterling is what they should do if Aljamain and Volkanovski don't fight, because, I don't know, Volkanovski's so hell-bent on fighting Ilya. But I think that they're going to probably run either Movsar and Aljamain, or like Movsar, Brian Ortega's moving up. I think Movsar would be... Movsar, his striking is not great. He's got power, though. I will give Movsar that. He hits pretty fucking hard. He rocked Arnold Allen in the second round, almost dropped him. It was a very solid, was it left or right hook? I forget. But he hits hard, but he leaves so many openings on the feet, and his grappling's good. I understand that, but I don't think he's a champion in the weighting. People always talk about him like, oh, this dude's going to become a champ, like, soon. And I just don't see it. I don't think he beats Ilia Topuria for as long as he's going to be here. I don't think he beats a guy like Max Holloway. I don't think he beats a guy like Volkanovski. He would probably beat Yair Rodriguez, but that's because Yair Rodriguez is, like, fragile when it comes to grappling. But yeah, I don't know. I think if they run him and Aljamain Sterling, I honestly think he would lose to Aljamain Sterling. So, yeah. I just don't think Movsar, I think he gets overrated as like, oh, he's going to become the champ. I don't think he's going to become the champ. He's talented. He's definitely like top 6, top 7. I just don't think he's champion material yet. He's still young, 30 years old, but he's still got some work to do. All right, we move. Lightweight. Listen, this one's kind of like, I'm going to say Benoit Saint Denis. And listen, I know someone's going to say, you picked Benoit against Dustin Poirier. I know I did. But I almost switched it because he has staph infection. I think Benoit was at least severely overrated going into that Dustin Poirier because he was the favorite. He was the fucking favorite in that fight, which is still kind of shocking to me. But I think Benoit, there was this aura around him that he was going to dominate Dustin and he was going to fucking choke him out or knock him out. And then he got knocked out, and he lost so much aura. I think Benoit Saint Denis is a top-level lightweight, don't get me wrong, but I think people were overrating him heavily, including myself, and I concur. I overrated Benoit Saint Denis. What about it? Fucking sue me, dude. I think Benoit is going to beat Renato Moicano at UFC Paris, if that is a confirmed fight. But, yeah, I think it's going to take Benoit a little bit, because he's 29, right? Yeah, he's 28. He's going to need a little bit more time before he gets into that top echelon. Give him some time. Let him fuck up Renato Moicano. After that, give him someone like fucking Fiziev or Hooker. Give him somebody else that's like a veteran that's been in here for quite some time. Let him grow in the octagon. Fucking, what was that, his 6th fight in the UFC, and he's fighting fucking... Or was that his 7th? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7th fight in the UFC, he's fighting Dustin Poirier. You know what I mean? It's like, he just got ranked. But I respect Benoit, but he was a little overrated going into that Dustin Poirier fight at least. All right, we move. Welterweight. Colby Covington. I think it's a long time coming. I think that Colby Covington is wasting his career away. He's 36. He's now statistically permissible to lose in a title fight. And I think he definitely was, actually, in that Edwards fight. Even though technically it's lightweight and below, but they include welterweight because the only champion that's been above 35 in those two, in like welterweight and below, was Tyron Woodley, I believe, when he beat Darren Till. And who else? Was it the Wonder Boy fight or was it Damian Maia? Who gives a fuck? Yeah, Colby... He gets so much credit because he did well against Usman, but besides that, like, what's his best win? Would it be RDA? Lawler? Are we really going to give him insane amount of credit for beating... How old was fucking Tyron when they fought? Like, are we going to really give him an insane amount of credit for beating, like, a fucking 38-year-old Tyron Woodley who was on a losing streak going into that. 2-fight losing streak. Didn't look that great up to that point. We're going to give him an insane amount of credit for beating Jorge fucking Masvidal. Come on, dude. He looked like dog shit against Leon Edwards. The second Usman fight, you could argue, was a draw. Sure. That was 3 years ago. Colby Covington, the man who fights once a year. I honestly think that he won't fight this year. Honestly. And he's ducking fights now? You're ducking Ian Gary? You're ducking Ian Machado Ferry. You're ducking him? Really? Come on, Colby. You're better than this dude. Actually, no, you're not. I'm calling you overrated because you are. This guy's still top 5. How? His fucking last 2 wins have been fucking ancient Tyron Woodley and fucking ancient Jorge Masvidal. Like, dude, this guy gets smoked by Shavkat. This guy gets beat by Bilal Muhammad. This guy he's already lost twice to Kamaru. He's lost to Leon Edwards. Him and Jack Della would be interesting because Jack Della's grappling IQ is a little shot. Honestly, they're going to... I know, because Gilbert's fighting Sean Brady. Who's this guy going to fucking fight? Are they really going to book him and fucking Wonderboy? Like, dude, holding up the fucking division while he's at it. Old head. He fucking sucks, too. Couldn't hurt a fly with his fucking hands, I'll tell you that much. Fucking standing straight up against Leon. Yeah, dog walked. All right, we move. Middleweight. This is gonna sound. Listen. I'm putting Anthony Hernandez. It's gonna seem like I hate Anthony Hernandez because I've also said that I want to see him lose. I just don't like his fan base. I don't. People, because like Anthony Hernandez, if you don't know who he is, you're not a hardcore. But but like hardcore fans like Lucas Tracy, Guru, Bedtime, all these dudes, they fucking ride Anthony Hernandez to no end, bro. Like, what is his best win? Fucking Roman Kopylov? Like, like, dude. I just don't think he's top level yet, bro. How old is he? He's young as shit. He's like 29, ain't he? He's 30. He's young. People are like, dude, Anthony Hernandez would melt through Robert Whittaker. Like, no, he wouldn't, dude. No, he wouldn't. This guy's striking. He leaves so many openings. This guy got fucking whooped by fucking Kevin Holland. He's flabby, too. Book him and Michelle Pereira and see what fucking happens. I dare you. See what happens. You're fucking lucky they almost booked him and Roman Dolidze. He would beat Roman Dolidze. Fucking see what happens when you book him against any, like, top 13 athlete. Literally one above him. Anthony Hernandez would probably beat, like, fucking Paulo. Because Paulo's stupid. But, like, anyone else besides that, I think he gets fucking worked. Everyone hypes up his grappling. Yes, his grappling is he's very pressure heavy. I will give him that. He's got great cardio. His grappling's really good. Sure, whatever. Now, do that against any top 15 opponent, and I will respect you. They were going to book him. He would have fucked up. I will concur. He would have fucked up Roman Dolidze probably. Because Roman Dolidze isn't good. Like, that's a fact. All right, we move. Light heavyweight. I'm putting Magomed Ankalaev. Now, a lot of people, there's going to be some people that are noticing a pattern. I'm putting him, listen, everyone is saying that Magomed Ankalaev is going to beat Alex Pereira. Everyone is saying this. A lot of, like, fucking people on MMA Twitter are like, dude, fucking feed Alex to Ankalaev, see what happens. They're gonna hide Alex from Ankalaev for as long as possible, dude. They're gonna hide him from Ankalaev. Like, dude, who is Magomed Ankalaev fucking beating? In his last, like, 3 fights, he's 1-0-1-1. This dude fights, he's so fucking inactive. I'll also say he's also so inactive, he only fights on his fucking terms. Usually he does. I just don't think he's the guy to do it. Everyone hypes up this dude's grappling. He has 1 submission win. He's honestly more of a striker than he is a fucking grappler. Let's keep it a buck. All right, what's this? His best win is probably like a Nikita Krylov. Didn't he get dropped by Thiago Santos? He did. He did get dropped by Thiago Santos. Come on, dude. This fucking big-nosed freak. You really, I just don't, no. No, because the thing is, I just think that, I just don't like how everyone is just like, this is the guy to beat Alex Pereira. I don't see it. If I'm being, I just don't. I think Alex Pereira is too good now, striking-wise. And he's improving his grappling every fucking day. Every day. He's working with people like Kayla Harrison. His fat coach is also helping him out. Because Alex Pereira is getting way better at, like, nullifying damage, which Ankalaev doesn't even do. The only guy he's ever really beat the fuck up on the ground, from what I remember, was Anthony Smith. And it's Anthony Smith. Alright. And then Jan Blachowicz in rounds 4 and 5. Because that's the thing. Everyone, like, he's such a good wrestler. He doesn't even use it. Like, he doesn't even fucking use his... He's more of a striker. He stands up most of the time. He's more of a striker than he is a wrestler. I think people overhype his grappling because he's like the only guy at light heavyweight that fucking does it. They're like, dude, we've never seen a fucking we've never seen a wrestler like this at light heavyweight. Like, dude, just because he has a fucking cousin fucker beard and his name ends in Ev doesn't mean he's all that. All right, we move. Sorry, that dragged on for long. Heavyweight. I'm saying Curtis Blades. I think Tom Aspinall is going to run through him. I think John Jones is coping when he's like, I honestly think Curtis Blades is going to... I just don't see it. Curtis Blades, he's so plotty. Tom Aspinall is so much quicker than him. I just don't see Curtis Blades. Every hard-hitting person Curtis Blades goes against, he fucking melts. Every one of them. Fucking Pavlovich, Francis twice. Fucking Derek Lewis. He's also, like, when he isn't knocking out overweight, fat heavyweights, like fucking Chris Dawkins, and fucking, who else? Fucking Shamil Abdul-Rakimov. Like, he has boring fights. Like, sure, he beat Jailton Almeida. It's because Jailton Almeida had no IQ for some reason for, like, 10 straight seconds. He just allowed himself to get pieced up. This guy's getting a title shot off of beating Jailton. I can't. Not even an interim title shot. Yeah, I just think Curtis Blades is going to lose. I just don't think Curtis Blades is going to be a champion. I think people hype him up like he is going to be. People are like, I honestly think this Tom Aspinall Curtis Blades fight is going to be close. No, it's not. People are using like the first 12 seconds of their fight that only lasted 13 seconds because Tom Aspinall tore his knee, and they're like, dude, Curtis Blades is landing heavy. He literally didn't hit Tom Aspinall once. He didn't even hit him. I love that. He's like, dude, they slow-mo'd it. They're like, he didn't hit him. Like, he legit did not punch him once. And it's so fucking dumb. But yeah, I think Tom Aspinall's going to beat him up. All right. This has been me talking about the most overrated ranked fighters in every division. If you like the video, give it a like. If you agree with anything I said, put it in the comments. If you disagree with anything I said, put it in the comments. I respond to every comment. I like every comment. I appreciate all the support you guys give me. Yeah, this is the first video of the week where there's no fights. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.